officer. Welcome, Ms. LeDenney.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jennifer LeDenney, and I reside in District 8, and I'm here to advocate on behalf of Lou Aviles. At the last council meeting, the comments made by Dr. Natalie Nicole resonated with me. One of her frustrations was one I knew all too well because of a challenge that my family and I have faced in December of 2023. Despite emails, requests, and attempts to address the issue of ADA compliance, a meeting did not occur until March of 2025. So that begs the question, where is our ADA compliance officer? Her name was Lou Aviles. Lou was my chosen sister, a woman who proudly served the Columbus Police Department for 30 years as a patrol officer and field training officer. She literally gave the city her blood, sweat, and tears. A few years ago, her nephew and I took Lou to City Hall so she could simply pick up paperwork. At that time, she could still walk, but she relied heavily on a walker. As we arrived, I only saw stairs. No clear signage, no visible access entrance, no guidance for someone who could not easily navigate stairs. I went ahead and opened the door while her nephew carefully helped her up. At first, I thought the door was locked. So I pushed the intercom button, received no response. Then I realized the problem wasn't that the door was locked. It was the door was so heavy, it was a barrier. At that time, I was more able-bodied than I am now. Lou had been in good spirits throughout the visit. We ran into former coworkers and we caught up. But by the time we got back into the car, she became quiet. And if you knew Lou, she didn't do quiet. Then she looked at me and she said, in a more colorful way than I dared to share with anyone, "Jen, you talk to whoever needs to get this fixed. This is not right." And I told her, I got you. But the truth is, my heart hurt. Because there was a woman who had dedicated 30 years of service to the city of Columbus, and she could not access City Hall with the dignity and independence that she deserved. That is why I tell this story, to put a human face on ADA compliance, because this is not about buildings, doors, or signage. It is about people. And this is only one story, and there are many others, and there should not be. The current structure of ADA compliance with Columbus Consolidated Government remains inadequate. It does not consistently reflect either the spirit or the requirements of the Americans with Disabilities Act. Yes, there is signage now. Yes, improvements have been made. Still, not all issues have been addressed. Those changes come after persistent questions, repeated requests, and a long wait for remedy. Thank you, District 4 and District 7 for your assistance, and Director Pruitt for speaking with me in person. But the real question remains, why were these barriers allowed in the first place? Accessibility should never be an afterthought. It should be built into every decision, every building, and every public service from the very beginning. Because dignity, independence, and access are not optional. They are rights. And we owe it to people like Lou Aviles and every resident in this community to do better. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. LeDenney.